Hello everyone, I am Chanchal Tithani. Today I'm going to address you around mail merging. Uh, you must be aware there would be times when you have a list of students, right, in the Excel sheet, and you really want to create their student IDs. And for that, if you keep on creating student ID for every individual, it's going to take so much of time, right? But with the help of mail merging, you should be able to do it in just 5 minutes maximum. How does it sound, right? So I'll just explain you how we're going to do that so that this will ease your job, right? So first and foremost, what we would do is uh, we go to the mailings section. Once we do that, then the first thing what we're going to do is we're going to click onto this section, which is start mail merge, right? And there's one more thing, guys. Uh, Please watch every step of it because if you miss out anything, then you'll face challenges, right? So for that, I would urge you to watch the entire video. And if you like the video, please do like it, subscribe it, and hit the bell icon, right? So here we go. So as we go to start mail merge, right? The first thing we'll do is we'll add, we'll click onto the label section. Once we've done that, it will take a time, just the system is a bit slow. Yeah, here we go. Now we got the label options. I would recommend you to go with this default setting, right? This will always be appearing up, but the label vendors, it's up to you which one you would like to go for. But I generally prefer to go with this one, which is every US letter, because this is more standard in nature. And then within it, this particular, if you could see that product number 48126453955, it's up to you. But most preferable one is 48160 eco-friendly address labels. So I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to hit OK. Here we go. Once we're done with it, now you see this little icon, right? Once we click here, it will select that there are labels in place. But what I'm going to do at the same time, I'm just going to add the borders to it, right? So what I'll do, I'll go to the home section. Here I have this one and I'll select all borders, right? Now this is how I've got the boxes aligned, right? Now each label will have its, you know, this is more of, I mean, it's up to you. You want to have vertical or horizontal. It is subject to your preference. But here I have considered the horizontal one, right? Now here, the first thing I'll do is I'll go with the table design. Sorry, I beg your pardon. I'll go to the home, then insert. Within insert, we would have this shapes. We go here, we'll click on this rectangle one, and I'm just going to put the header, right? Just to make it look good graphically, right? I'm just going to type in, let's say, we'll take the example of ABC School, right? This is what the school name is. Now I'll just shorten the font size. I'll make it to 9. Let's go with this way. Um, if you want, you can have a black color. So what we'll do is we'll go to the, we'll select this, right? And underneath, just give me a minute. Just give me a quick minute. Okay, we go to the shape format. Here, I'll just have the shape outline as no outline for now. And the text color, I'm gonna make it black. So this one I can go for. Here, this is how it is. Let's say this is ABC School. There is no outline. And once we've done it, we'll just adjust. We can also do it with the help of arrow keys on the keyboard. And this is how we can do. Here we go. You can use the mouse. I'm just trying to have a proper alignment. Here we go. Still, we can make it a bit more. Okay. Now looks fine to me. I'll just have a bit more adjustment here and a bit adjustment here. Here we go. Give me a minute. This is how it is. Okay, let me adjust again. Now looks fine. Okay, I'm just trying to adjust it as closer to the border. This one also. This looks fine. Let's take it to the border. Here we go. This looks better. Okay, this one is adjusted. Now we just left with this one. Now, this looks fine to me, by all means. This is what the ABC school. It's already in the center alignment, so I'm okay with it. And now, what next thing I could do here is, sorry, I've got a bad cold. Let's say what all properties I need. I'll go with name, their school ID, and the third aspect would be class. And I'll just shorten the font here once we're done with it. All right, here we go. Now, name, school ID, class. I'll just have the colon sign here. I'll just make them standard here, and this one too. This looks fine. Okay, this much is within that. Once we're done with it, now what next thing we can do is, now this is what we really want to have it for all the labels, right? This is what we require to have standard, number one, right? So for that, what we'll do is we'll go to the mailing section again, and as soon as I do that, I'll click onto the update labels. Do you see that? This is how you have, like, just in case if you want to make a manual, uh, if you want to write manually name, school ID, class for each label, that, so this is something you can use it. But in case you already got a, Excel sheet which contains all the names and you want them to be incorporated for each individual here itself, and so yeah, there's a way out for that too. So what we could do is, once we're done with it, right, now we'll go to the select recipients, right? Now we'll choose the use an existing list. Now since you have the Excel list, let's say, so you would always require to go here, use an existing list, and go to the location wherein you have saved that. So in my case, I've also saved it somewhere at the desktop with the name. I can show you. The name is student list. This is what I have. I've done that. We'll do OK, and this is how we do it. Now what next we could do is, now we need to go to insert merge field, right? Now here you could simply select the name, right? Now next thing you need a school ID, so you go to the insert merge again and select the student ID column. So this is what it contains in the Excel sheet. And the third aspect is the class. I'll just add it here. Now here, name, student ID, class. So I'll show you how it looks like on my Excel and what it meant. So do you see that name, student ID, class? So when I imported it, right? So it was giving me the reference of name, student ID, class. So this is what I have selected from the insert merge field. Once I've done that, right? The next thing would be, I need to make it, I need to type in here, I need to click onto this update labels. As soon as I've done that, you could see everywhere this has appeared to all the labels. Now the next thing would be, what we require to do, the last step is, we need to go to the finish and merge and select onto the edit individual documents. Once we're done with it, right, you can do the all, you could do the current record, and from so let's say if you have the set of 50 items, 60 items, or 100 items in the list, right? And you want to have the labels for all, you can do it all, right? And if you just want to have the label for the current record, right? Then you go with this option. And if you really want to give the range, like from first to 30th label, I want the information, then you can go with the last one, which is from. In my case, I'll go with the all option, right? And I'll click onto the OK. As soon as I've done with it, you'll see the surprise. Here we go. Do you see Ram Sharma, Dinesh Jain, Mohan? Then we have Ramesh Garg, Amar. Now, do you see the blank ones as well here? The reason behind our list, our sheet, the Excel sheet, does contain only 5 items. Had there been a long list, all that would have been appeared one by one. But we got only 5 individuals, hence we can see the information for 5 people, right? This looks awesome, right, guys? So this is how we can incorporate every name and just a one click kind of a thing that you could do. Hope you like that. For such useful videos, uh, I would really require the motivation from you all, and for that I would urge you, uh, if you're new to this channel, please do subscribe, like, and you can comment also if there is any improvement required on it. Right. So thank you so much and have a good day. Cheers.